In the wake of last week's Donglegate controversy, where 2 tech workers were fired over a joke perceived as sexist, the internet has been abuzz with gender issues within the tech field. But now one woman is being accused of exploiting the dialogue through arguably the best means of exploiting people out there today: Kickstarter. As a crowdfunding site with minimal accountability, we've heard many stories by now of fully funded Kickstarter projects never quite coming to fruition. But this week, at least according to some, a woman named Susan Wilson has outright scammed donors out of several $1,000s, with a campaign featuring her daughter, Mackenzie, an aspiring game developer. Under the mantle of Support Girls in Tech, the trailer describes a goal of creating an RPG game without violence, without bad words, and with a cool storyline and graphics. So she doesn't end up like Larry King's wife or Melania Trump. According to the pitch, 9-year-old Mackenzie wants to prove that she can create such an RPG game to her mean older brothers, or more specifically, one older brother and one lesbian sister. Because Mackenzie is a minor, her mother Susan ran it under her name. Subsequently, the campaign was picked up by a few websites like CNET and Business Insider, who enthusiastically got on board with supporting a little girl's tech aspirations. And within a couple of days, the project had earned over 20 grand, well over the $829 cost of tuition to send the girl to coding camp. But guess who wasn't so enamored with the whole thing? Reddit. Specifically, the men's rights subreddit, where commenters began posting details about the mother's professional history. According to various online profiles, Wilson was a self-proclaimed multi-millionaire who currently works in debt collection services. Redditors also pointed out what they viewed as inconsistencies within the campaign, like if the tuition was only $800-some, why would they be soliciting large donations of 10 grand or more? Wilson is also described on the thread as shady based on some spammy tweets and, among other things, hypocritical. One commenter mocking her saying, "Women who rely on men are weak. That's why I want internet strangers to pay for my daughter's summer camp." Now, Kickstarter does have some ground rules, like that people can't solicit funding simply to support their lifestyles, but it's not clear what the money over and above the tuition would be used for in this case. Granted, they've offered a copy of the game to everyone who pledges $10 or more, but it's not hard to see how Kickstarter in general can be used to just make a personal profit. As of now, the campaign is still up. What do you guys think? Is this money rightly earned? Let us know what you think in the comments. Also, I'd like to announce day 2 of our week-long Easter egg hunt. How this works is that every day we'll be giving you a new clue to search through our past episodes for. Correct answers will be eligible for one of 15 TechFeed t-shirts, and if you answer all the questions correctly throughout the week, you'll be eligible for the grand prize of an iPad mini. Here's your second clue. Occasionally in the lower thirds, that's a little box that reads our names, we've named me as Scott or Scott as me. If you can point out where we've screwed this up, and yes, it has happened more than once, you get 10 points for every episode where this has happened. All you have to do is send the URLs of the episode along with your name, age, and address to rev3techfeed@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to check out Scott's video from yesterday, which contains the first clue. All the rules and details can be found on our Facebook page at facebook.com/techfeedtv or on our Twitter at techfeed_news and at revision3. We'll put a link in the show notes below. Happy hunting! This is Annie for TFN.